Whoa, problems with technology. How unusual, right? I'm gonna go over this real quick. There's a lot of stuff going on. A lot. Stock. If you haven't gotten the memo yet, stock up or don't, whatever. Stock up on anything from China or just anything. Stock up because we're living in such uncertain times. It's fucking unbelievable. It really is. There's so much going on. I don't even have time to address it. You know what? I might just sit here and say, "Hey, look, this is going on." Might not even do this anymore. It's gotten to the point that I used to like every night have like videos to reflect what I was talking about to show you. Then over time, it seems like time's speeding up, and my life's gotten busier. That even having a picture in the background, it's getting to the point where I'm going to have to just sit here and go, "Hey, listen, Sonny, just sit here and talk." Spain and Portugal, power went out for hours. Some say it was underwater cable that was cut. Others say it was the solar panels in Europe that, just couldn't keep up. Do you understand? I might just have to sit here and talk to you without any intros and music. And I don't know, I'm going to do what I can do. That's all I can do. So, is martial law coming? Is Trump going to declare it? Supply chain, bird flu scamdemic. And then there's this, cell phone radiation linked to cancer in animal studies. Seriously, you could knock me over with a feather. Experts demand worldwide policy shift to protect health. They want to protect your health. It's kind of like, you had the cell phone for 25 years, you've been hit with radiation, now they want to protect you. They feed you poison, cancer spikes, and people catch on that the poison in the food's making people sick. Then they go, "Oh, well, let me help you out. After they did the damage. Always after they did the damage. They always want to help you out after they did the damage. Or so it seems. So, a WHO, World Health backed review found conclusive evidence that radio frequency electromagnetic fields from cell phones cause malignant gliomas or brain tumors and heart schwannomas, schwannomas, like that. What was that truck, or the meat truck that we used to come by or deliver food? Was it Schwans? Something like that. That's what that word reminds me of. It seems like they make stuff up for medical issues out of their ass. Go look at the pharmaceutical commercials they have out now. It's like they're making stuff up, just pulling words out of their ass. They're like in a boardroom. What can we call this new drug? Let's call it I don't know. I'm making shit up. To dance with you. To dance with you will help you have better movement and eliminate achy joints. To dance with you. And since when is the WHO concerned about your well-being? Hello. Have you seen what they tried to do 5 years ago with the scamdemic? All right, I'm going to pause every few seconds like those newfangled content creators do. Scientists are urging reclassifying RF-EMF as a known human carcinogen after the animal studies that they've done that shows it causes the C word that rhymes with cancer. I hate saying that word. I really do. They're saying with over 5 billion cell phone users, even minor cancer risk increases could lead to tens of thousands of additional cases of cancer. And in other words, they're doing studies and going, "Oh, look here, this radiation causes tumors. This radiation only causes this and that and the other. Well, if it causes this, that, and the other in animals, it's going to cause it with humans." Well, no, duh. You know what I didn't know about cell phones? I was like everybody else. When I went to Verizon or Sprint to get my new cell phone over the last close to 20 years, I was like a kid in a candy store. I didn't read the little pamphlet. I didn't read the fine print is so microscopic. the fine print, it talks about radiation in the little manual that shows you how to set up your cell phone. There is a very fine print that talks about radiation. Who's paying attention to that? Just give me. I'm like a kid in a candy store. Just give me my fucking cell phone, my new cell phone. That's all I cared about. Set it up and use it, right? Never did. No one's looking at that little pamphlet. No one's looking at the damn fine print that says it emits radiation. But it says it in the manual that you get with your cell phone. But no one's going to pay attention to that. And then even if you wanted to, you need a magnifying glass. But I digress. This is nothing new. Here's what I've never done when it comes to radiation or cell phones. I've never very seldom put up to my ear. I like a speaker phone. All right, I use speaker. First of all, I'm hardly ever on the phone because I don't like being on it. But I'm just saying, when I am on it, I'm usually like in my home or car, and I have it on speakerphone. So I've just always done that. Never once thinking about radiation, but it worked out in my favor. Now, I used to keep my BlackBerry or Crackberry in my pocket. It would get really hot, and then I would take it out. I never thought about radiation, but there you go. Radiation. So now they're coming out and saying, hey, look, this is no bueno. This is causing cancer in animals. You don't say. Listen, I know someone. Let's just say I taught middle school, and years later, I found out that a student of mine, former student, let's just say he's a guy and has his certain guy parts removed, or I don't want to go any further, but he had cancer, testicular, okay? Now, it made me wonder, did he have the iPad, or did he have the wireless gain control by his crotch, or cell phone? Something had to be going on. This technology is dangerous. You have to know how to use it. Keep it away from you. I've known, when I look back at our EMF detection, when I did it with, I was testing out my cell phone when I went live on Fascist Book. When I went live, did a live video on Fascist Book, this is years ago, the EMF reading went from, yeah, it's emitting radiation, to, oh my God, it's on live, it's emitting tremendous radiation. Yeah. This stuff is emitting radiation. Your router, everything. I mean, now they're going to come out and say that they did animal studies. Well, they're testing animals. Where are the animals? I like the way they say, well, we're testing animals. What do they do? Put a cell phone next to a pig or something? They're testing a lot of shit out on us. And then where are the animals? And then they come out and say, well, yeah, we got cancers through the roof coming over here in the head and all this stuff. You got brain tumors and shit like that, glioblastoma or whatever. Yeah, because you keep putting that damn cell phone to your ear. Listen, there was someone going into Kroger, and this is 5 or 6 years ago, and we're right in front of Kroger, and we're talking about cell phone and radiation, and looking at old people with it to the ear, and then this one woman, I don't know, we got in a conversation with about that, how to radiate in the ear. She says, yeah, I have a brain tumor, more than likely from holding a cell phone to my ear. This is what she said. And then we tried to enlighten her how dangerous it is. Don't put it to your ear. She said, yeah, I know. And then she went and did it. Now, she could have been lying about she had a brain tumor. She could have been lying about that. Like, trying to make light of it. Like, hey, yeah, I got a brain tumor, or being a troll. But the thing is, the fact of the matter is, who cares? The fact is, she put it to her head afterwards, even though we gave her that information. And these people are going to develop cancer, more than likely. All right, keep it out of your damn pockets. Girls, keep that shit out of your damn back pocket. Because I don't know why girls always like to put it in the back pocket. Guys in the front, girls in the back. It's the darndest thing. But study says it causes cancer. It's groundbreaking study shows high certainty link between radiation. Now, groundbreaking, and the WHO, They're letting the cat out of the bag, the genie out of the bottle of just how dangerous this is. The WHO? Are you JKing? Get the fook out of here. Unless you've been living under a damn rock, all right? You should already know that these devices, your tablet, your router, your computer, hell far. Listen, I want to do a, if I have time. Engines, your car engine emits radiation, dangerous levels. Engines, your lawnmower, your riding lawnmower, are you sitting on it with the battery right under your ass? Right? I put the EMF detector to it. Man, dangerous levels of radiation. Then people wonder why do guys have a disproportionate amount of colon cancer? Makes me wonder. Guys usually sit on their ass on a riding lawnmower, usually. And they're getting hit with, depending where that battery is, with radiation. I've done tests, some tests, not much, but I see where the direction this is going, right? Weed eaters, you had that at your side, right? Guys are generally doing that. I think men, I don't know, I think men have more liver cancer than women. Well, men usually use a weed eater, they hold it on their right side, right? Where's that? All right here, the motor. I've tested this out. Dangerous levels of radiation. It's not just your cell phone. We're getting hit 6 ways from Sundays, Crying Chuck said. Listen, power lines, I'm looking at those. They have them in a lot of places, especially in quote-unquote third world countries like the Philippines. In the streets, they have them. Oh yeah, in Thailand, Vietnam, places like that, they have the power lines really low, like low. Let me tell you something, son, daughter. Tell you something, son. Years ago at the YMCA, I did an EMF detection of power lines. Power lines are like running right along the highway. I'm in the parking lot. I went back about 100 feet. About 100 feet is when the dangerous level tapered off from the power lines. That means anywhere within that 100 feet space, you're getting hit with radiation. You're driving near these power lines, back and forth. I mean, this is just radiation. We're getting hit with a lot of radiation. We're getting hit a lot. It's not just cell phone, but cell phone. And I don't know why. First of all, I don't know why black people are always on their damn cell phone. Seriously, you guys gotta pay attention to that. It's weird. It's a weird phenomenon. The gym, in their cars, they're always on their fucking cell phone. Who are you talking to on it? You're at the gym, you're supposed to be working out, but you're talking? No wonder why you're still 300 pounds. you made no progress because you're like, I don't get it. I don't get why people hold their phones like this, like it's a wafer and about to eat it or a sandwich. Yeah, man, I'm about to eat. Why are you holding like that? This is how I talk with my cell phone, like this. All right? And they say hold your cell phone, keep it at least an inch away from you. At least an inch, your cell phone. But it's really further than that. Stop having it like this. Stop. Don't put it around here. Keep that shit away from you. Keep anything wireless. AirPods. Oh my God. Anything, not just wireless. If you have an appliance that's plugged into the wall, let's say that your outlet's emitting radiation in close proximity, but once you plug that appliance in, whether it's a TV, toaster, whatever, that radiation is now coming from that appliance and you're standing near it. Think about that. Or don't, whatever. I'm just saying. It just kills me how it's hilarious how, this right here. Cell phone radiation linked to cancer in animal studies. Yeah, you don't say. You don't say. That's what I got for you tonight. Unbelievable. Yeah, we're under attack in many ways. Stock up. We got to talk about the supply chain. Is martial law incoming? A lot of stuff. At any rate, don't be a troll out there. I'm out.